Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How Kyle Richards' daughters really feel about cancellation. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards is weighing in on the news that Netflix has canceled buying Beverly Hills. The streamer axed the show, which starred her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, and 3 of their daughters, after only 2 seasons. Following fan outcry that Netflix had opted out of renewing the show for a 3rd season, Kyle shared her opinions during a recent Amazon Live appearance. The fans have been very upset about buying Beverly Hills. So many people are like, why? I've seen articles about, why would they do that? So who knows? You never know what will happen with that, Kyle said. The show followed Mauricio's real estate company, The Agency, where his daughters with Richards, Farrah Brittany, Alexia Umansky, and Sophia Umansky also work. Kyle even appeared during season 2 to address her marriage troubles with Mauricio. The RHOBA star explained that her daughters care about business, not starring on a reality show. She even claimed that her daughters came to her in tears over the show. They're all businesswomen. They only care about business. She added, they found it very overwhelming to shoot buying Beverly Hills. They came to me in tears so many times. Although her daughters were not very upset about the show not being renewed, they would maybe try reality TV again. They would love it if it happened again, but they are very focused on selling real estate. So I'm proud of them for that, she said. While Kyle's daughters may not care about being reality TV stars, Kyle is one of the most iconic housewives in history. She is returning for the upcoming season along with Garcelle Beauvais, Sutton Stracke, Erica Jane, and Dorrit Kemsley, with the addition of Bozoma St. John. In the newest teaser, Kyle finds herself again right in the middle of a disastrous dinner party. In the clip, Kyle emotionally says, I am done, before getting up from a group dinner and proclaiming, I'm not doing this anymore. Wow, Garcelle responds. The clip was part of a new package deal promoting all of the Housewives franchises that are returning this fall. RHONY Season 15 debuts on October 1, and RHOSLC Season 5 premieres on September 18. The premiere dates for Season 9 of RHOTO and RHOBA Season 14 are unknown. Tell us, are you looking forward to Season 14 of RHOBH? Sound off in the comments below. The lights dimmed on the once glistening world of reality television as Kyle Richards faced the cancellation of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. After more than a decade of drama, glam, and the pressure of being under the public eye, the news hit like a bolt of lightning. Kyle had been the face of the show for years, navigating explosive feuds, friendships, and her family's entanglement in the public sphere. But behind the scenes, what many were curious about wasn't Kyle's reaction. It was her daughter's feelings about the end of an era. Far removed from the glitz and drama of the show, Kyle's daughters, Farrah, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia, had lived in a strange parallel universe. Their mother's fame, their family's private moments, often blown into public spectacles, was something they had grown up with. For them, the end of RHOBH was more than just the closing of a television chapter. It was the end of a constant pressure they had never asked for. Farrah Al-Jafri, it's bittersweet. Farrah, the eldest, had long been the poised and composed one, often staying out of the spotlight. Despite being the daughter of a housewife, she had successfully crafted her own career in real estate. When asked how she felt about the show's cancellation, her response was a measured one. It's bittersweet, Farrah admitted during a recent interview. The show gave our family so much, but it also took a lot. My mom worked incredibly hard for years, and I'm so proud of her. But there were times when I wish things could have been a little more normal. Farrah wasn't shy about acknowledging the strain the show placed on their family. The constant media scrutiny, the public's obsession with their lives, and the never-ending rumors were things she could have lived without. But at the same time, she recognized the opportunities it had brought them. Farrah knew that many of the doors in her career opened because of her mother's fame. For her, the cancellation meant a shift, a chance for her mother to step back, but also a reflection on how intertwined their lives had become with the franchise. Alexia Umansky, finally, a chance to breathe. For Alexia, the second eldest daughter, the cancellation was a relief. Known for her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, she had never fully embraced the reality TV world. Unlike her mother and older sister, Alexia didn't seek the spotlight. She had pursued her own path in real estate alongside her father, Mauricio Umansky. And while she supported her mom, there was always a part of her that wanted the cameras gone. Honestly, it's a chance to breathe, Alexia said when the news broke. I've always been proud of my mom for how she handled the pressure, but it's not easy having cameras following you around, especially when you're just trying to live your life. Alexia had seen firsthand the toll the show took on her mother's mental health, especially during the more tumultuous seasons. The fights, the betrayals, the constant speculation, it all weighed heavily on Kyle. Alexia was protective of her family, and while she wasn't one to voice her opinions publicly often, those closest to her knew she had long hoped for this day to come. Now with the show finally over, Alexia could envision a future where her family's private moments remained private. There would be no more tabloid stories about trivial disagreements blown out of proportion, no more invasions of their personal space. For Alexia, the cancellation was the end of an exhausting chapter, one she was more than happy to close. Sophia Umansky, a mix of nostalgia and excitement. Sophia, the third daughter, had a more nostalgic take on the cancellation. She had grown up with the show more directly than her older sisters. When RHOBH began, she was still young, and much of her adolescence played out in the background of her mother's television life. For Sophia, the cancellation stirred up a whirlwind of emotions. I'm definitely feeling nostalgic, Sophia said in a reflective tone. I grew up with the show, and it's been part of our lives for so long. It's strange to think that it's over, but at the same time, I'm excited for what's next. For Sophia, the show was a double-edged sword. It was a source of stress, but also a part of her identity in a way. She had memories of cast parties, glamorous events, and behind-the-scenes moments that only she and her family were privy to. The show gave her a unique lens on life, but there were downsides too. Navigating school, friendships, and the transition into adulthood while being under the microscope was not easy. But now, with the show canceled, Sophia saw it as an opportunity for her family to create new memories without the shadow of reality TV hanging over them. For the first time in years, they could be just a family. No cameras, no producers, no drama. Just them. Portia Umansky, I don't even remember life before it. Portia, the youngest, had the most unique perspective of all. Having essentially grown up on the show, she didn't really remember a time before RHOBH. For her, the cancellation was strange, like a rug being pulled out from under her feet. I don't even remember life before it, Portia confessed during a candid conversation with her mom. It's weird to think about. I've had cameras around for as long as I can remember. Portia had been the cute, bubbly child of the cast, often stealing scenes with her charm and innocence. But as she got older, she started to realize what it meant to live a life under the lens of reality TV. The pressure to always be on, the way her family's private moments became public property, it all became more apparent to her as she matured. For Portia, the cancellation was a bit disorienting. What would life look like without the cameras? How would things change? But at the same time, there was excitement in the unknown. She looked forward to discovering who she was outside of the Housewives world, a world she had never truly known before. The road ahead. As the dust settles on the cancellation of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle Richards' daughters are left reflecting on what it all meant. For them, it's the end of a chapter filled with glamour, drama, and a unique kind of fame. But it's also the beginning of something new, a chance to carve out their own paths, to live life without the constant presence of the public eye. While their feelings may be mixed, ranging from relief to nostalgia, one thing is clear. The cancellation is a turning point for the Richards-Umansky family, a fresh start after years of living under the weight of reality TV fame.